Hello everyone, and welcome back to another My Little Pony Friendship is Magic reaction. Sorry for the delay, but I've been super busy lately, and I just now gotten time to do this, so... yeah. We are back from the hiatus. It was not too bad. Decent length, but got through it pretty easily. And I was not... There's so much stuff on the internet. You can't stay spoil free all the time, so I know that this is a Daring Do episode, and yeah, it looks like it's going to be really good. Yeah, so the episode title is Stranger Than Fan Fiction, so I think without any delay, we will get started in 3, 2, 1, play. And right off the bat, starting out with Daring Do. Looks like she's going for a treasure hunt. Yep. A very deadly treasure hunt. Yeah, you should probably run. Cobra. Hi, Rainbow Dad.
I just keep thinking about how much fun you're gonna have at the Daring Do convention. I wish Princess Celestia didn't need my help with the Friendship Summit in
Friendship Summit in Griffinstone? Okay. I want to see that. Please.
I can't believe she's gonna be there. She never goes to conventions.
A My Little Pony convention in My Little Pony.
I guess will be cool for all those other fan
weird.
ponies. But since you and I know AK Yearling personally, and we know that she's secretly Daring Do herself, it's no big deal. This convention will be fun, but it's nothing to get too...
Are you sure about that? Yeah. I knew you were gonna... Yeah. There's no way you can contain your excitement, Rainbow. There's no way. Well. This should be interesting. Because, you know, she's been hiding the fact that she is the real Daring Do, so she's going to the convention, and she's gonna hide that from everyone. It's gonna be interesting. Here we go. Looks just like a convention. Adventuration.
Where you get to live the Daring Do experience.
She did, for real.
This is the awesomest thing
Hello.
ever.
Now this is something that only a true fan can appreciate.
They even put the tiles in the right order.
Good catch.
Quibble
I'm
Pants?
Nice to meet you.
Rainbow Dash. Nice costume.
You too.
Thanks. The hard part was figuring out the right number of arrow holes.
Because on page 84 of Sapphire Stone, it describes her dodging a, quote, score of arrows shooting forth from holes in the very walls, unquote. But then, on page 107, Daring Do says...
That voice. I know that voice.
...past the trap's barrage of arrows, unquote. But clearly, Daring Do is embellishing...
Oh, who is it? Oh.
20!
I know that voice. That looked like a pony we already seen before, just dressed up. It's gonna kill me that I don't know that voice. I'll have to put it in the thingy after. She looks happy.
I am so glad I ran into you. Even though I knew the convention would be totally awesome, it's more fun when you're with someone who really knows Daring Do.
I love how those carrots are rolling like hot dogs.
Really gets it.
That's weird. We've only done stuff from the first trilogy. After lunch, we should probably start working our way back through the other books.
Whoa. There are no other books.
Of course there are. Daring Do in the
What?
Transifront Towers, Daring Do in the Many Faces.
Please don't. just don't even mention the titles. I'm not saying those books don't exist. I'm saying that I refuse to acknowledge them.
Why?
Because they're horrible! I mean, there isn't a single thing after Ring of Destiny that is even remotely in the realm of the possible.
What? I know for a fact that everything in every one of those books is 100% possible.
And how could you
Actually,
possibly know
she
that?
does. Because
I
she
Well,
yeah.
that's a compelling argument.
Why would you even come to this convention if you hate Daring Do so much?
I don't hate Daring Do. The first series was smart and cool and an amazing nod to old-time serialized adventure books that somehow manages to be self-reflexive and ironic while at the same time celebrating the art form without a hint of cynicism. Which is why I came here to ask A.K. Yearling, muzzle to muzzle, why she sold out and dumbed down the rest of her books into just a series of impossible action sequences.
It wasn't impossible though.
A.K. Yearling is awesome, and every Daring Do book that comes out is better than the last.
Wow. Okay.
I love how that pony in the background is just watching like this again. This has happened before.
As long as Daring Do does it.
That's okay, because I could never be friends with
Yeah, now you're attracting a crowd.
focused on things being possible.
You might get kicked
and
out.
willing to turn his back on the coolest hero of all time.
Fine.
Fine.
She's happy now. She's like, yes, they're done.
And I need her help to convince a know-it-all pony that everything Daring Do's ever done actually happened. Rainbow Dash?
I don't think he believes you or
I've
cares.
got to talk to you. It's an emergency. Not here. Now tell
She's
me
gonna
what's
think it's a
going on.
real emergency.
Caballeron, did you see him? What? No. But
No.
there is a pony
No.
downstairs who thinks everything you've written after the first trilogy is totally unrealistic and terrible. And I need you to help me prove to him that it's all totally possible.
I've got bigger problems on my hoofs than dissatisfied fan
Yeah, bigger
voters.
problems.
Whoa. The amulet of Kulikon. And Caballeron wants it. But the amulet's only a key.
Of course he does.
The real treasure is hidden in a lost temple. The seven-sided chest of Chico Mostok. Caballeron wants to sell it to the highest bidder, of
Chica
course.
Mazda.
Which is why I need to find it first.
Yes! Sounds like another awesome Daring Do adventure! But what are you doing here?
Since I haven't found the
Yeah.
temple yet, it's the safest place for me and the amulet. It's crawling with security.
That's
If I
true.
get into trouble, I can just blend in with all the Daring Do cosplayers.
How can I help?
That's true.
Just keep your eyes out for anything suspicious.
Got it. Does a
It's also good to see
pony
Daring
who
Do
owns your
again.
first trilogy qualify as suspicious? Just checking.
No. No, it doesn't.
I find all this fanfare around my arch enemy disturbing. I mean,
Of course they would be there.
It's the booth for Caballero. I do not see it like this. Come, let us find Daring Do and the amulet of Kulikon. I don't want to spend any more time in this place than I have to.
Not the real
Well, It
one.
isn't the pony who knows impossible things can happen because she just does.
His cutie marker is a speech bubble.
I've got more important things to do than argue with a pony who thinks awesome means unrealistic.
No, wait. I want to hear more about how you're 100% sure that in Curse of the Jungle Queen, Daring Do could survive a 60-story drop from the top of a waterfall after sustaining a broken wing in a Category 6 rapid.
Obviously, her wing wasn't broken. Caballeron,
See, now that's a great character. Solid backstory, good motivations.
Yeah, he's right behind you.
is right there.
Of course he is. He's also over there, over there, oh, ooh, over there, and over there. Where are you going? And we're out here because...
Daring Do told me that Caballeron came to this convention to steal the amulet of Kulikon, and I just saw him and his head ponies come this way.
Oh,
He must think you're crazy, Rainbow.
there's just a little too much crazy out here for the both of us.
Nice job.
I do not know what Daring Do is playing at, but if she told you to fan ponies of my plan to steal the amulet, you must work for her.
Caballeron! Ha! What do you have to say now, Quibble?
This was your plan to prove the Daring Do books are realistic? You bought a Daring Do experience.
Oh my God.
Adventucation.
This guy.
Really?
What? No! Oh, look around us! Inch ponies, Caballeron, the jungle it took forever to get to. This is the real deal!
Right. We're actually being held captive by Caballero.
This guy is just
Please,
blind.
This guy's accent is all over the place. No offense.
Aye.
So what's the setup? You kidnapped us and taken us to the middle of nowhere because...
The temple of Chico Mostoc is somewhere in this jungle. When I find it, the seven-sided chest is as good as mine. I just need the
He just
amulet
doesn't
to
even
unlock
care.
it.
Uh-huh. And Daring Do has the amulet, so you came up with this overcomplicated plot to lure her into the jungle and exchange it for us.
I wouldn't call it overcomplicated, but yes.
Okay, we're done here. Great work. Seriously, very believable. Listen, pal, you can keep her money, but I'm not...
Going anywhere. You may not approve of my plan, but I'm the mastermind here.
Debatable.
And I say you will remain here until Daring Do comes to rescue you. And if she wants you back in one piece, she will give me the amulet. Tie them up!
The Griffin's lock!
You know of it. Further proof that you are an agent of Daring Do.
Or an avid reader.
And now, I will continue my search for the temple. Don't go anywhere.
Griffin's lock. We had Griffin's mentioned in the beginning of the episode.
I pretend to believe this nonsense is real. Will you call off the hench pony repertory theater over there?
They're not gonna listen to me. They abducted us both.
Oh, wow. So you're gonna stick with that script. Oh, okay, fine. We're in a Daring Do adventure.
What was that?
Daring Do, thank goodness, we're over here.
Fan out! You can't let Daring Do rescue you two.
All four? I mean, shouldn't at least one of them stay behind to guard us? Oh, wait, no, because then it wouldn't be a terrible Daring Do adventure.
It doesn't matter. We'll never stop the Griffin's lock before they get back.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Okay.
We've got to get out of here and warn Daring Do.
No, wait. Just point me to the hotel and you can play fan pony and hunt treasure out here all day long.
Fine. Let's just say this is a Daring Do adventurecation. The only way to get back to the convention is to go through it. So just follow me and I'll lead you out. Deal?
Fine.
If I just leave you in the jungle, it'll convince you.
Which would make Daring Do left hook, which we know is false, and that is everything that's wrong with Daring Do and the trek to the terrifying tower. Now, the problems with the next book are
She's getting very angry.
Oh, right. What Daring Do adventure would be complete without the precarious rope bridge?
I think he's just blind.
Look, I'm all for making things feel as real as possible, but are these adventurecation ponies sure this thing is safe?
Is it too realistic for you? Wouldn't want that on a Daring Do adventure, would we?
If this were really a Daring Do adventure, I'm sure I'd step on the wrong plank at exactly the wrong... Oh! Good thing this is all just a pretend adventure. At least we know all of this struggling won't make the bridge fall apart.
Yes, it will.
Get your money back.
Do you believe now, or are you still blind?
How's that for not possible?
That was awesome! I thought we... And then you began the flying. Well, and I was like, where are you going? And then you swerved. And I was on the water and the rocks. Wow!
Yeah, if you read that in a book, you might even think it was unrealistic.
Okay, I'll give you that one. I mean, we could have been done for. We could have been done for. What kind of adventucation is this? I mean, that's just bad business. What are these ponies thinking?
Right now, we are thinking that we should thank you for escaping. For you have led us directly to the lost temple of Chico Mostok.
Good going.
Make sure they are secure this time. We can't have them escaping again.
You'll never get away with this!
Won't I? You've led me to the temple, and Daring Do is too noble to let harm befall her companions, so the amulet is as good as mine. What? No witty remarks this time about how silly my plan is?
This isn't the official Daring Do Experience Adventucation, is it?
Finally!
Some cheap knockoff
Oh.
run by a bunch of incompetent ponies that have no idea how to execute this adventure with any level of safety. What was that with the bridge? We were in serious danger. I'm reporting you all to... Well, I don't know who I'm reporting you to, but it's gonna be some pony important. Oh, and this cut-rate excuse for an experience hasn't proved anything except that I'm right. It has all the hallmarks of a lame Daring Do adventure.
Quibble?
No, I'm talking. Generic jungle locations? Check. Overly complicated villain plot? Check. Random coincidences that conveniently get us to the next big set piece? Check.
Watch where you are stepping, you fool!
Listen, buddy, I don't take orders from some second-rate performer who learned acting from the supervillain school of bad accents. The only thing this mess is missing is some giant Aoi-Zodo wannabe monster, and I have a feeling that would be a bit too much for you bargain basement adventurers to pull off.
Behind you. The heck is that?
This is real. This is real!
Yeah, it kind of is. Oh boy. And the real Daring Do.
I told you to warn me if anything suspicious. Not run off on an adventure without me.
Whoa, you're real! You're
Yeah! Duh.
We'll have to do
The
introductions later.
face.
Right now, we have to...
You get out of here, yes! Thank you!
Actually, no.
What?
We can't leave without the treasure. And we should probably get to it before our friend gets any higher.
Hey, you better hurry up.
Whoa. 7 doors, 7 locks. One of them leads to the treasure. I'd rather not think about what the others lead to.
Yeah, the classic pony and the tiger bit. All you have to do is...
Maybe you should let Daring Do figure it out.
Oh, excuse me. Not that one.
Is he always like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's usually right.
Which lock do you think it is?
Oh, finally. Look, each door has another door that matches. These two both have earth ponies fighting serpents. These two have pegasi fighting griffins. These two have unicorns fighting bears. But this one...
Has an alicorn on it. It's the only one without a match. How did I miss that?
I've been asking myself that ever since book 4.
Ooh. Ooh.
The seven-sided chest of Chico Mostok. Guys.
The way out is totally covered. How are we gonna get out of here? There.
Way up there.
Seriously, do you ever not escape out of the top of a temple?
We'll have to carry Mr. Adventure Critic out with us. We won't be fast enough. We'll never make it.
Guys! I think Rainbow Dash and I have this covered. Go around! You can't go over him!
Go over him? Are you crazy? If Quibble says go over him, go over him.
You were insane.
You said go over him,
I said go around him.
and I said be quiet.
This way! I heard!
Okay, I got it. Let's create a fake treasure out of mud and rocks, give that to Caballero, and then when...
Not every daring do plan has to be super complicated.
Ah! I swear I heard that!
Oh, yeah, you're kind of done now.
Not particularly original or inspired, but it worked.
Who were you again?
He's a fan.
Uh-huh. There's some stairs
Strange
on the other
fan.
side of the temple that lead out of the ravine. I suggest you two take them and head west.
What about you?
I've got to get this to a museum. Thanks for your help. I couldn't have done it without you. Both of you.
So, maybe the later books are slightly more realistic than I gave them credit for.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
What? How can you...
Wait, hold on. Before we get in another fight, I think I finally figured it out. I love the daring do that solves puzzles and uses her brain to get out of tough situations. And she did way more of that in the original trilogy. You love the daring do that is brave and awesome and comes out on top no matter what the odds.
Okay.
And that's okay. We might never agree on what makes daring do cool, but you are definitely cool. I mean, the way you saved me on the bridge, like, wow. And escaping from the temple, you, Rainbow Dash, are awesome.
Well, I'm not the one who can locate a treasure in half the time Daring Do can. You may have terrible taste in books, but you're pretty awesome yourself. In a brainy egghead puzzle-solving kind of way.
Yeah.
We don't have to agree on everything to get along. Friends?
Definitely friends.
There you go.
Do you think A.K. Yearling would consider letting me write the next book?
No, I don't think she would.
I mean, for instance, in the second adventure, there's a side character. I don't want to kind of name it right now because it's sort of this thing that I've already written a lot of fan fiction on. I don't want you to... Not that I'm saying that you would steal it, but I am saying that this would totally go along my whole thing about puzzle solving, except what if each puzzle that was solved unlocked a new karate move? Think of it that way, right? I mean, I'm kind of a yearlight myself, so I'm sure she'd be open to...
Quibble?
Sorry.
Oh, that was a great ending. Oh man, I will be right back while I get my thoughts together. Alright guys, I am back, and I want to say sorry for all the jump cuts in this video. Yeah, I've got so much stuff going on right now in real life, it's crazy. But yeah, hopefully with my poor editing skills I can make it look somewhat fluid. Yeah, didn't talk too much this episode because I actually had my ear headphones like this. I don't know if you can see it, but like I had it back so I could hear if anyone was coming in, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to hear the mail person. I wouldn't, if someone needs me. 'Cause these are brand new headphones and I can't hear basically anything outside, so I kind of had to have one off so I could hear. But yeah, enough of my rambling. This was a really good episode. Even though I didn't talk much, it was a really good episode. It probably wasn't much to watch for my commentary side of things. We're just watching the episode basically, but I've always, Daring Do is an awesome character. I'm glad we got to see her again. That was really awesome. And we got this, like, I still don't know his name. I did not bother to look it up, his name, who was voicing that character. But I know it's familiar. I know I've heard that voice a lot of times before, and I just can't put my finger on who it is. But yeah, he was just like blind to the fact that all this stuff was real. I mean, to credit the guy, sometimes it's hard to believe this stuff is real. Like oh yeah, a guy did a, I don't know, barrel roll in a plane, like a big Boeing 747, I don't know, something weird like that. You know, when you hear that at first, you're like, oh, that's not possible at all. But then, until you actually see it, and then realize that it is possible, then you're like, oh wow, that's really cool. Even this guy, I mean, this guy was, he just didn't understand, even though he got put in the middle of a forest with bad guys around, he still didn't believe it. Like, just, what? But, yeah, that, just weird. His Cutie Mark has a speech bubble. I mentioned that once in the episode. I don't know what that is supposed to represent. It probably is something like super simple and I'm just not seeing it, but oh well. Weird cutie marks, I guess. But yeah. Let's see what else I want to talk about. The faces in this episode were also really good. That one weird face from Rainbow Dash, that was really, really good. Oh man. The faces this whole season have been really good, but that was a really weird one. Oh, and at the beginning, Twilight was talking about going to Griffinstone for like a friendship summit or something like that. I want to see that as an episode. That would be really cool. With Princess Celestia going. We gotta see that. Please make that a thing. Oh man. But yeah. I say that a lot, but yeah. I don't know. It's just who I am, I guess. Let's see. Is there anything else that really important I want to talk about? Oh, like the moral of the story is like, you know, you don't have to like. It's almost like this fandom, like the bronies and stuff like that. You don't have to like whatever when everyone else likes. You know, we bronies like My Little Pony, but some other people might not like it, and that's fine. You can like whatever you want. It's kind of like that, but it's more of like his side of things. Like he likes the puzzle. It's kind of, you know, well, I guess it's. I'm rambling now. It's kind of like still bronies and stuff like that because, you know, some people like the show for its visuals. Some people like it for the voice acting. Some people like it for all of it. It's a weird analogy, but it kind of works, you know. That was really cool at the end too. They had him talking throughout the credits. That was a nice change of pace from just like music and cutting it off right there. That was really cool. Obviously we got a convention, first convention in the My Little Pony universe. That was really fun. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to cover at the end. I probably missed some stuff. Just can't think of it right now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my commentary, what little there was. Oh man, I don't even know, like, I kind of wish I did talk more because now it's just going to be like me looking at the screen going haha, haha, and that's about it. But what you gonna do? Yeah, hope you enjoyed my commentary, and I will hope to see you all in the next episode. It might be delayed like this one. I don't know. I will have to see. It's just whenever I get like half an hour to do these episodes. But yeah, I will